Welcome to the Self-Made Billionaire series, where we coach aspiring billionaires by solving different business math problems. In today's series, we are going to solve stocks, bonds, and loans problems. So in order to find Tom's total investment, we are going to multiply 685 by 50. Why? It is because 685 is the value of the share. Tom has 50 shares, so we need to multiply that. After multiplying that, we will get a value of this. And after that, we are going to add 956 pesos because it said that he paid 956 pesos commission. So after adding 956, we are going to have 35,206 pesos. Therefore, Tom's total investment is 35,206 pesos.
So in order to find the rate of income, we need to use the formula rate of income is equal to annual income over investment. So our annual income here is 200,000 pesos times the interest, which is 8.5%, all over the investment, which is 160,000 pesos plus the 200 peso commission. That is equal to 0.1061 or 10.61%. Therefore, we can conclude that the rate of income of a 200,000 peso bond paying at interest 8.5%, bought at 160,000 pesos plus 200 peso commission is 10.61%.
In order to find in which company is greater, we are going to multiply the value per share and the number of shares. So for company 1, it has 840 per share and Marlene owns a 1,000 share. So if we multiply that, we are going to get 840,000 pesos for company 1. And for company 2, she also owns 10,000 shares and 240 per share. So if you multiply that, you will get a value of 2,400,000. Therefore, if you can see the value, we can really tell that company 2 has a greater value than company 1.
So, the following will be our solution. 640 times 500 equals 320,000. So we will set that aside for now. Next, 620 times 500 equals 310,000, which will be our dividend. 677.80 times 500 equals 338,900, set aside again for now. Next, 338,900 minus 320,000 pesos equals 18,900. Then, 310 plus 18,900 equals 328,900 pesos, which will be our dividend plus profit. So, Tess gained money on the investment and earned a total of 328,900 pesos.
So in order to find how much money did he gain or lose, we are going to multiply the value of the stock per share and the number of shares he has. So Arnold has 300 shares and it was stated that he only sold half of his shares. So basically, we will get 150. 150 multiplied by 420 because only half of his shares was sold for 420 and another half was only for 400. It is because it wasn't sold. And if we add them both, we will get a value of 123,000 pesos. And after that, we all know that the original value of his stock was a 120,000 value. So if we minus 123,000 and 120,000, we will get 3,000 pesos. Therefore, he gained 3,000 pesos.
So we have the given P equals 10% or 0.1, R equals 4 over 12, then simplify equals 1/3, K equals 12, I equals 0.1 over 12, simplify equals to 1 over 120, and equals 12 multiplied by 1/3 equals 4 minus 1 because we are trying to find out the outstanding balance after the first payment, which is equals to 3. To find out the outstanding balance, we will use the formula P multiplied by 1 minus the quantity of 1 plus I raised to negative n over I. Substitute the given, then we have an outstanding balance of 25,037 pesos and 60 centavos. Therefore, the outstanding balance after the first payment is 25,037 pesos and 60 centavos.
So in order to find Mr. Abaya's monthly amortization, we must use the formula P is equal to present value times interest all over 1 minus the quantity of 1 plus the interest raised to the power of negative time times period. Now, if we substitute the values given, which is the principal, which is 700,000 pesos, the time, which is 4 years, the period, which is 12, and the interest, which is 0.01, we will get the answer of 18,433.68. Therefore, we can conclude that Mr. Abaya's monthly amortization is equal to 18,433 pesos and 68 centavos. So for these problems, we use the formula P is equal to present value times the interest all over 1 minus the quantity of 1 plus the interest raised to the power of negative time times period. So let us substitute our values. We have our principal, which is 300,000 pesos, our time, which is 5 years, our period, which is 4 quarterly, and our interest, which is 0.025. If we substitute all those values within our formula, we will get the answer of 19,244.14. Therefore, we can conclude that this person or this consumer loan's quarterly payment is 19,244 pesos. Therefore, we can conclude that this consumer loan's quarterly payment is 19,244 pesos and 14 centavos.
Using the compounding interest formula, we will substitute our given. Our principal will be 200,000, our R will be 0.08, our N will be 1, and our N times T will be 3, which will equal to 251,942.40. Therefore, 251,942 pesos and 40 centavos should be paid after 3 years.
Since we are trying to find the mortgage amount, we have a given of cash price which is equal to 5,700,000 pesos and a down payment rate which is equal to 30%. So we must first find the down payment amount by using the formula down payment rate multiplied by the cash price. Substitute the given, then we have the 0.30 multiplied by the cash price equals to 1,710,000 pesos. Next to that is we can now find out the mortgage amount by using the formula down payment subtracted from the cash price. By substituting the following, then we'll have a mortgage amount of 3,990,000 pesos. Therefore, the mortgage amount is 3,990,000 pesos.